Hi, today is December 14th, and that is the last Monday of the year before Hollywood typically heads off on vacation for the winter holidays. And obviously this year, by vacation, I mean stay at home. And if you do leave the house, please wear a mask. It is also, as it has been for the last 16 years, Blacklist Day. And for those of you who don't know who I am or what the Blacklist is, my name is Franklin Leonard. I am the founder of the Blacklist, an annual list of Hollywood's most liked unproduced screenplays. And since its origination in 2005, we've grown to be an organization that identifies and celebrates great screenwriting and the people who do it wherever we can find them. If you want to know more about us, check out our website. It's blacklist.com with no vowels. That's blcklst.com. We're going to kick off very soon. But before we start, I'm actually going to ask for 3 favors. The first of which is, give some love to screenwriters. Literally without them, Hollywood has nothing to do. Directors have nothing to direct, actors have nothing to say, producers have nothing to produce. You get the point. So when you see a movie that you love, when you see a TV show that you love, find out who wrote it. Internet's good for this. Find them on social media and show them some love. They made something you love, it only seems fair. The second thing is that it has been a weird year, right? And normally, when there's not a pandemic, the night after the Blacklist comes out, we throw a party for all of the writers on the list. But obviously this year we can't do that, and we will survive the absence of that party. But the reason we throw it every year is to raise money for an organization called Young Storytellers. It is an arts organization that brings Hollywood professionals into under-resourced Los Angeles public schools and helps kids tell their story. So if you could, make a donation to Young Storytellers. It's youngstorytellers.com/donate. Check out their website. $10, $20, $10,020, whatever you can, for kids that need, and more importantly, deserve an arts education and deserve to know that their stories deserve to be told. So youngstorytellers.com/donate. And the last thing, also on the pandemic, it's no secret that it's had a real impact on the film industry. Things are changing, and they're changing pretty rapidly. I'm obviously an advocate for as many great movies from as many great perspectives as possible. And I also love going to movie theaters. There is nothing quite like walking into a room with a bunch of people you don't know and having the lights go down and watching a story about what it means to be human, which is fundamentally what movies are. So when this is all over, when it is safe to do it again, find a theater, find a movie, and enjoy the show. And to that point, I want to share one of my favorite answers from the Blacklist podcast this year. Yes, we have a podcast on Luminary, and it's to a question that we ask of all of our guests. It's the last question we ask. And we always ask, if logistics notwithstanding, if you could screen a movie for every single human being on Earth, what movie would you screen? And this is that answer.
But it feels so good, and it's so cathartic, and just to watch, it's very rare to be in a movie theater and actually experience a movie with the whole theater. Like, you're all clapping, and you're hooting, and you're cheering, and everyone, you go see, every now and then you'll see on Twitter, people recorded the audience reactions to that scene. And I feel like, right now, things are kind of weird right now in 2020, and we need something, we don't have any experiences where we can sit in a room with a group of people and have that connection like we had at that moment. And I would love to just somehow be able to recreate that for the whole world right now in 2020, because we kind of need it.
So some of you will recognize that voice as that of Desus Nice, which means that you also know we're about to kick things off. Like I said, it's been a wild year, so we wanted to do something a little fun this year. We gave these two the titles and authors and log lines of a few of the scripts a little bit early and let them do what they do. You will see all of the titles and authors of the scripts throughout the video, and we've got 2 special guests, some award-winning screenwriters themselves. But without further ado, they are the hosts of Showtime's Desus Mero, the authors of the New York Times best-selling book, God-level knowledge darts, life lessons from the Bronx. Their interview with President Barack Obama aired just last night on Showtime, so I guess they figured they had to step up the game somehow. And I'm calling it now. They're going to be the host of the Oscars someday. I don't know when, but I have a feeling. Let's make it happen. Desus Nice and the Kid Mero.
Let's see. Okay, I see. Got it.
Hi, it's your boy Desus Nice.
And I'm the Kid Mero, and here's category 1.
That's right. We're right through category 1, biopics, an annual
You know what I'm
blacklist. First, we got BIKRAM. BIKRAM. Is it BIKRAM?
BIKRAM, yes.
BIKRAM, okay.
You know what I'm saying? BIKRAM, which is hot yoga, you know what I'm saying?
That's
By Silpa Kovvali, you know what I mean?
It's an unbelievable true story of his young wife catapulting the yoga guru to the heights of fame. That's why you see it everywhere when you're in LA and New York. You see the yoga, the hot yoga. You like, should I do that? And your body's like, no.
No, don't do that. You're a man of a certain age. You can't be doing that. You're gonna fart in the middle of a class. You know what I'm saying? And
the best part of the script, we find out not only how it got to the top, but how it came spiraling down.
Wow.
Gotta watch the whole thing, bro.
Yo, every empire must fall. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's wild.
That's deep.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're trying to get. We're trying to get deep on y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the blacklist. You know what I'm saying? There's no BS.
That's right. And speaking of getting deep, we're going back for a little history for the 1950s with Enemies from Within by Kat Basco. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's about Joseph McCarthy, yo.
Yeah, McCarthyism, the Red Scare. You know what I mean? He's like, you a communist. You a communist. Your grandmama's communist. Your baby's a communist. You know what I'm saying? That baby's a communist. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a communist.
Everyone do the communist. No, it's about how him and his people just ran through, America, just disrespecting democratic norms. Like,
who cares?
If you can even imagine a time when people didn't respect democracy.
Whoa, damn, it was so long ago. Wow, it was the 50s. Wow, I can't believe it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Enemies within, y'all.
Up next, we got Excelsior. You know what I mean?
By Alex Conroy. It's the true story of the meteoric rise and subsequent fall of Marvel Comics and the star-crossed creators behind the panel, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you hear
right.
Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, you think they was all like buddy and stuff, but they had a little drama on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wow. It's like Love and Hip Hop with two
comic
white
book people.
dudes.
So shout out to all my comic book people enjoying this. And just to make things spicy, Marvel's better than DC. Yeah, I said it. What? Who wants smoke? Oh! Up next, we got Frenemy.
Whoa, by Ariel Saye. You know what I'm saying? A chronicle of the infamous Lindsay Lohan Paris Hilton feud of 0406 over who would be Britney Spears' best friend. That's a very important topic in 04. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Who's Britney's bestie?
Everyone watching this because you're watching it. You're like, who cared about who wanted to be Britney Spears' best friend? Sorry, we all did. We all did. Even I did. Okay, that's
Don't
what
act
we
like
did.
You wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
There. How dare they? Up next, we got Gusher. By Abigail Crowley Bean.
Yeah,
this is based on Anna Nicole Smith. You remember her from on the cover of Playboy magazine, a little thick with it, you know what I'm saying? She was young, she's from Texas, and she went on to marry a billionaire. And it was true love, except for the fact that he was wild old. And by wild old, I mean 89.
Yo, I'm digging my own grave old. You know what I'm saying? And everybody thought she was a gold digger, but it was true love. Or was it? You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
You gotta find out.
You gotta watch it. Gotta make it me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Up next, we got Plush. You know what I'm saying?
By Alexandra Skarsgård. It's based on the true story of Ty Warner, the enigmatic entrepreneur behind the 90s Beanie Baby craze that sparked madness, murder, and a billion-dollar empire. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's is it a billion-dollar empire still?
I don't think so, but there's a billion Beanie Babies out there, and you're all holding on to them, and you gotta let them go. You gotta let them go.
Let them go. Sorry, they're not diamonds. It's over.
All right. Up next, we got Rewired by Adam Gaze and Ryan Parrott, and it's about Ted Kaczynski. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unabomber.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The Unabomber, you know what I'm saying? The prologue to the Unabomber, you know what I'm saying? How he became the Unabomber, you know what I'm saying? What influenced him, you know what I'm saying?
His creation story. Wow. See, you guys never saw that.
Story. You know wow. Stan Lee wrote it, you know what I'm saying? Actually, no, he didn't. Greg Wayne did, you know what I'm saying? Actually, that's wrong. Adam Gaines did.
Here's a hot take. The Unabomber invented Shake Shack. Actually, no. The only thing they have in common is shacks.
Oh!
But you know what? Think about it.
Think about opening your third eye.
Just because I say think about it doesn't mean it means anything. Just remember that. Think about that. See?
Marinate on that.
Wow.
Woo! You got two brains. You got left and the right. You know what I'm saying? You got to lose them both. And up next, we have Saint Simmons by Greg Wayne.
Ooh.
When a very fat and possibly gay boy from New Orleans is visited by an angel called Barbra Streisand, aka Babs. You know what I'm saying? He sets out on a holy crusade in daytime television to touch and save the soul of every obese person in America before his demons consume him, if only to make his daddy proud. It's the true gospel of one Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. Wow. It's got everything. New
God.
Orleans, Barbra Streisand.
I mean, glittery shorts.
Come on. Oh,
you know
so
what I mean?
good. So good.
Everything. You know what I'm saying?
Demons?
Let's go.
Say less.
What? Say less. We in there. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to see
Let's
that.
go.
All right. All right, now just hold up a minute. We're not going anywhere, but we're throwing to a special guest, and then we'll be right back.
Exterior, no. Interior law firm, LA. She walks in like a badass. She's strong, independent, yet also sensitive, like a strong, independent, sensitive flower that's been dipped in concrete and has got spikes all over it. Sexy, but doesn't know it. Oh, hi there. I'm Taika Waititi, director, actor, performer, stunt performer, performer, caterer, and also data wrangler on movie sets. And when I'm not doing all of those things combined at once, I'm also writing, as you can see, hit screenplays for Hollywood studios. People often ask me, why do you write? Well, I guess I just love loneliness and self-doubt. The crippling kind. What else can I say about writing? Well, not much else. Just stick with it and it'll stick to you. It's a tough job to get into and it's a tough game to play. But if you can get it right, like few of us have, it's very rewarding. My advice to many writers is just to keep on writing. Keep doing it every single day. You can often get a partner or someone to help you, but they'll often disappoint you and you'll end up doing it all by yourself. Resentment? It's all part of it. Starvation? For a little while. Friendships? If you want. The main thing is you're creating worlds and then eventually you get to see them up in a giant big rectangle. How cool is that? So, what are you doing here? Listening to my advice about writing. If I was to give any advice, it's take no advice. So, good luck with all your scripts and hopefully you get them on the blacklist like the one started by my friend Franklin Leonard. Not my friend, we don't even know each other. But, my last imparting of words to you as I finish up yet another hit screenplay is, what are you doing here? Fuck off and write. Oh. Yeah, just delete a little bit more of the echo there. Yeah, now type that end. Print!
Yo, what up? It's your boy Desus Nice.
And I'm the Kid Mero, and every year the Blacklist throws a party for the writers on the list, and we raise money for this arts education organization that sends Hollywood folks into LA area public schools to help thousands of kids with their writing, their self-confidence, and reminding them that their story deserves to be heard.
We're asking people to go to youngstorytellers.com and donate so we can help finance this great organization that's helping kids in underprivileged schools and I. So listen, reach in your pockets, reach in your virtual pockets, reach out a little Bitcoin and give. Because you're going to the right.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. These young creators that got no access, getting access is what they deserve. And you can provide that for them. So do it. Why not?
That's right. Go to youngstorytellers.com/donate and donate. Tell them Desus Mero sent you.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? You get 5% off your donation.
We're back, y'all, with the second category.
You know movies about kids, but not necessarily for kids.
Wow, that's basically a definition of us, right?
Wow.
Right? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The first The first script up is the black belt. It is a story about my father when he came here from Jamaica, and when he would find me doing bad things, he would reach for
his black.
Nope.
No. It's actually no. That's not that one. That's a different one. This one is by Randall Green, and it's about an 8th grader named Simon Paluska who dreams of being a Taekwondo black belt. You know what I'm saying? But he's not allowed to take karate lessons.
So he does what you do in Corona. You go on Amazon and you buy a black belt. This is genius. So for $25, listen, he became black belt.
Black belt. You know what I'm saying? But then he got to use it. So then, that's where the movie gets interesting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, that's a very modern take. So we got Emergency by Katie Davia, okay? Ready for a night of partying, a group of Black and Latino college students must weigh the pros and cons of calling the police when faced with an emergency. Oh,
wow.
We've all been there.
Yes, sir. We've all been there. Like, damn, do I just do CPR or do I call the police? Damn.
You're looking at your phone like, what's the number? 912? You know what? I'm not even going to.
Goddamn.
Cool. All right. Suncoast by Laura Chin.
An awkward teenage outcast comes of age against the backdrop of hospice where her brother and coincidentally Terry Schiavo are dying. Remember Terry Schiavo? You know what I'm saying?
Terry Schiavo. That's right. Shout out to Terry Schiavo, the throwback.
Yes.
Remember, she was like, they went to Congress. People was protesting about her feet. What a moment in America. Shout out to Laura Chin for taking us back. You know
wow.
Up next, we got Two-Faced by Kat Wilkins, where a high school senior attempts to get her principal fired after observing racist behavior. But she quickly learns he won't go down without a fight.
Damn, all you had to do was get his tweet and put it on Twitter. You could have got him canceled.
That's right.
You know
Just quote tweet it, be like, Twitter, do your thing. And then people, within 10 minutes, people would have found out the name of his veterinarian. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how cancel culture works. Get you.
Ha! Gotcha.
Up next, we got Uncle Wick, a true story about John Wick's uncle who taught him how to kill.
Yes.
No, it's not.
No, it's not at all. It's by Gabe Delahaye, an action comedy wherein Benji Stone, a lovable but deeply unpopular 16-year-old, is pulled into an international assassination plot by his uncle, a retired undercover assassin.
That's right. Who's charged with babysitting Benji for the weekend. So it's like John Wick.
It's like John Wick meets Home Alone, kind of like. I'm getting that kind of vibe, like slash Spy Kids. I like.
You know what I'm getting? I'm getting a definite watch, bro. That's what I'm getting. Yeah,
that's right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Up next, we got Video Nasty. Yeah,
ooh,
you know our vibe here. Yeah,
we the nasty sushi nasty boys. Shout out to Chris Thomas Devlin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Three teenagers
who rent a cursed VHS tape and are pulled into an 80s slasher movie that threatens them. Trap them forever. Also, these kids were super confused when they saw the VHS tape and was like, what the hell is this?
What is this? Is this a streaming device? Is this an Apple TV?
Yo, is this a Roku? What is this? I gotta Google this.
Where's the USB-C port? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know,
up next we got What If?
Wow, by Alvaro Garcia Lesuyona. An unassertive 17-year-old turns his high school on his head when he asks out his crush.
A transgender classmate. Listen, progressive.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, baby. You know what I'm saying? Inclusivity, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right, a little representation out to my LGBTQIA out there.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So those are that's what was up in that category.
You know what I mean?
We got a special guest coming. Stay tuned. We're not leaving. We're not going nowhere, baby.
We're not going nowhere.
Come back with some wild.
So you don't go nowhere.
Don't go nowhere.
Stay right there. Don't move.
안녕하세요. 시나리오 작가 봉준호입니다. 저 자신의 작품을 지난 20년간 스스로 직접 시나리오를 써왔기 때문에 감독이기 이전에 작가로서 저 자신을 소개할 때가 되게 기쁘고 또 어떻게 보면 감독보다는 시나리오 작가로서 더 큰 자부심을 가지고 있습니다. 제가 했던 작업들에 대해서. 그래서 오늘도 또 이렇게 열심히 등 근육과 등과 어깨의 통증을 참아가면서 이렇게 키보드를 두들기면서 요즘도 열심히 시나리오를 쓰고 있습니다. 근데 이제 가끔 시나리오 쓰다가 힘들 때면 이미 세상에 나와 있는 그런 많은 훌륭한 보석 같은 시나리오들을 찾아보고 싶어지는데 이 블랙리스트라는 이 리스트에 오른 시나리오들이 항상 놀라운 시나리오들이 많이 있다라는 얘기를 많이 들었습니다. 오늘 그런 보석 같은 아직 채 발굴되지 않은 다이아몬드 같은 그런 멋진 시나리오들을 이렇게 발표하는 시간이라고 들었는데요. 그래서 저 또한 많이 궁금하고 이 리스트에 오른 시나리오들을 보고 싶어지는 그런 마음입니다. 리스트에 선정된 작가분들께 일단 그 축하의 박수를 보내드리고요. 또 빨리 좋은 감독과 프로듀서와 배우들과 한 몸이 돼서 시나리오들이 빛을 뿜어내는 스크린 위에 빛을 뿜어내는 그런 시나리오가 되었으면 좋겠습니다. 여러분들의 모든 리스트에 오른 모든 그 작가분들의 행운을 빕니다.
And we're back. Also, a reminder to be sure to hit up youngstorytellers.com/donate. All right, put a little money in the right places to help all these people. You know what I'm saying? With the education and the arts.
Help young creatives who don't have access. That's what this is about. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Make it happen.
You could tell Mero means that because he's clapping his hands.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? In the Bronx, we use this for emphasis. You know what I'm saying? Donate. Youngstorytellers.com/donate.
Here you go.
And we got the next category up. Some wild ones that are consistent with the brand, which is brolic.
That's right. Also, if you're from New York, I understand if you're confused that this category says some wild ones, but we don't mean it like that. We just mean wild, like Tiger Wild. Okay?
Yeah, like,
a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Tiger King. All right. Now, first up, we got Bella. Ooh.
Oh, by Jason Markarian. It's set against the backdrop of an unprecedented crime wave that gripped NYC in the 80s. Bella is a hyper-stylized action thriller, that's a donut, action thriller about a cop's daughter who, after her father clings to life following an assassination attempt, goes on a rampage to unearth her father's assassin and weed out deep-rooted corruption in NYPD. You do your thing, sis.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Bella. That sounds like something I want to watch.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, up next, we got Chang Can Dunk. Ooh.
By Jingji Shao.
Listen, it's a young Asian-American teen and basketball fanatic who just wants to dunk. We've all been there. We have all been there.
Come
and he
on,
wants
man.
to get the girl, but he ends up learning more about himself, his best friends, and his mother.
You know what I'm saying?
To dunk, though.
That's shh, don't give it away. You know what I'm saying? No spoilers.
Can't give it away.
You gotta watch it.
That's right.
But you gotta make it first.
Up next, we're biased here. We're biased. Go for the Bronx.
Hey, no music.
Hey. We got Get Light by Eric Gross.
Eric Gross. Hey, Saunders. Hey, a headstrong Bronx teenager is caught between the love of his light feet, subway dancing, and his strict father's insistence on becoming an engineer.
Wow.
You know what I'm
After he finagles his way out to a ragtag light feet crew, no music, he's exposed to an electrifying new world as well as a new crush. Now he has to decide who or what he's willing to sacrifice in order to compete in the biggest dance competition of the year, Kingdom.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. If Chris Brown doesn't do a backflip in this, I'll be very upset. You know what I'm saying?
Also, when this gets made at anything, we're gonna be in it, but we have to use stunt doubles because we can't do the Get Light stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You already know. You know what I mean? We're gonna be the old heads that are like, "Hey, man, you gotta do the competition to save the gym."
Yeah, because I already need to put some icy hot on just from announcing this. So
you know what I mean?
You're not seeing us in the Kingdom. Just saying.
Yeah, no, not at all. I just tore my ACL saying that. You know what I'm saying? So
up next, we got High Society.
By Noga Punueli. A depressed progressive woman stuck in conservative small Texas town starts microdosing the entire town with marijuana to make them all get along. That's a great idea.
Listen, these scripts are getting better and better, bro.
That's a great idea.
Oh, up next, we got The Sauce, you know what I'm saying, by Chaz Hawkins. A depressed, selfish black man fights for his life after taking a job at a white-owned beauty parlor whose monstrous owners concocted a wildly popular shampoo that requires a sickening ingredient.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is because you gotta
tell you what it is
and find out. You know what I'm saying? And you can do that by going to youngstorytellers.com/donate. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You want to find out that the secret ingredient is semen? You got to go to youngstorytellers.com/donate and make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
The funny thing is, the secret ingredient is actually cilantro. It really
Wow.
threw me for a loop. But you know, you gotta read that.
Loads
I might
of
have
cilantro, yeah.
I might have misinterpreted. You gotta check it out. Up next, we got
You know what I'm
Yom Kippur. Hey! Shout out to the
Hello to
tribe.
all my people. You know what I'm saying? It's by Brett Melnick. And after getting high on the night of Yom Kippur, which you're supposed to be repenting, 3 distant cousins wake up with muddled minds and empty stomachs as they find themselves in the middle of a kidnapping and a major drug ring.
Wow.
That's not, they don't teach you about drug rings and cartels in Hebrew school, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this one's interesting.
Also, Muddled Minds and Empty Stomach sounds like the name of a fire SoundCloud album.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, muddled mind, empty stomach, muddled mind, empty stomach.
You can play it on Yom Kippur when you're high. Like, yeah.
Yo, Future.
Wow.
That's the next
Make it
joint.
happen.
Make it happen.
Make it
You know what I
happen.
mean?
All right. And now for the big moments you've all been waiting for.
Yo,
no
this is
further
big.
ado. Listen, this is big.
This is major.
And you know why it's big? We're about to announce the number one.
Number one, numero uno.
Ichiban, number
You know
one.
what I'm saying? You know what I mean? What is it?
The number one script is Headhunter by Sophie Dawson.
That's right. A high-functioning cannibal selects his victims based on their Instagram popularity, but finds his habits shaken by a man who wants to be eaten.
Wow. See, because then that's like, wow, if you don't have a popping Instagram, you don't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you good.
But if you want to be eaten,
You know what I mean?
how do you get your numbers up?
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get some influencers on there. Maybe you get us to, you know what I'm saying? Post a selfie with us. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know what
If
I
you
mean?
listen, if you want to be eaten, reach out to us. We will tag you in a photo. So that
You know
is
what I mean?
how we will give back because we're benevolent.
Also, we drink flat tummy tea, and you can get flat tummies like us, you know, just by drinking this tea and pooping every 2 minutes.
Yo. Nah, for real though, shout out to Vanity Fair, shout out to the Blacklist for letting us host this thing, and shout out to all the screenwriters for doing
For
your thing.
real. That's what it's about. Yes.
You took dreams out of your head and you made something out of them. You were able to get those visuals from up here in front of you. And that is a big step. We know how hard that is. We've been there. And keep creating. And hopefully anyone watching this that hasn't written a script, this motivates you to get yours out there, bro.
Get in there. Make it happen. Tell your story. Let people hear your voice.
Also, shout out to who? Ourselves. Yo, check us out. New York Times best-selling book, Knowledge Darts. You know, it's available out
got
there.
The boots on deck, you know what I'm saying?
We got our Timberland boots. We got ice cream from Oddfellows. We got the Desus Pieces just dropped. Mero's Merengue. Marshmallow Merengue just dropped. We got the Bodega Boys podcast still going strong. We about to hit episode 228 coming up by the time you watch this. And a little thing called No More Show Late Night. Season 3 on Showtime. Coming up, you know the vibes. The brand is Brolic.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? Also, shout out to the homie,
Franklin Leonard. You know what I'm saying?
Leonard, the guy. Thanks for throwing
We're
this
gonna
together,
throw you.
my guy.
And right now we're about to throw you the Jason Kidd no look pass over the shoulder. Whoop! So you can take it away, my G.
My God. Thanks for letting us host this, yo. We out.
Holla, Vanity Fair.
BX to a jack. Let's go.
Let's go. We stream a holla.
So I don't actually have a basketball to like. I'm taking the no look pass. There we go. Look, that is about it for us today. Give it up to Desus Nice and Kid Mero. Give it up to the Academy Award-winning screenwriters Taika Waititi and Bong Joon-ho. Give it up to Vanity Fair for hosting us all today. And shout out to all the screenwriters in the 2020 Blacklist. And shout out to all screenwriters everywhere, working professional, aspiring professional. In the words of Kevin Durant, y'all are the real MVPs because the rest of us got nothing to do if it's not for y'all. Seriously, show us screenwriters some love. Donate to Young Storytellers if you can. Again, that's youngstorytellers.com/donate. And if you want to know about the Blacklist, want to know more about the Blacklist, blacklist.com with no vowels, blcklst.com. Have a good rest of 2020. Have a better 2021. Be well, be safe, be kind. We will see y'all next year.